Hello and welcome to my Base Game Plus toddler build. Now, I've recently just got the toddler stuff pack and I thought it'd be a great opportunity to build something with it, so I thought I'd decide to build a nursery. And so I'm having a bit of difficulty here to get, because I'd built the building on a diagonal, so it's trying to fit all the flooring together and it just won't go, and sort of trying to patch the building back up so it gets done in the end. So yeah, the toddler stuff, I love toddlers in the game. They're so cute. The interactions with them are adorable, except for they're completely glitchy most of the time, especially if you're trying to do multiple actions at the same time. The roofs, I'm kind of layering the roofs on top of each other, because the building's quite plain itself. I thought I might do something interesting with the roofs, and I saw Devon Bumpkin do this beforehand. I don't know whether he copied it from someone else, but I thought that'd make it interesting. And the windows, I thought you needed a sort of privacy because it's a sort of nursery, so I've used the ones with the blue tinted glass to make it more private. And we've got skylights at the top of the buildings, the roofs as well. So I'm just carving up the building, putting in where the toilets and sort of the different areas inside the nursery would be. So the main bit of the nursery has a foyer, and this bit is where there's like an indoor play area, and I wanted to make it as colourful and bright as possible because that's what the toddler stuff is all about. There's been some really good swatches on some of the items, and on other items that really is not enough swatches. And just putting in some of the new items. I do really like that new doll's house. I think it's quite big as an item, but then it's kind of also quite fantasy sort of esque type of objects, and it's quite nice to see some different objects in the game. And just making the little officey area where the parents can just hang out and wait for their toddlers to be picked up and put all their shoes and coats and bags down, because obviously you have to take a load of stuff with you if you've got a toddler, all the food and the drink and stuff. So I'm moving on to the more bedroom sort of area, because obviously the toddlers will need to have a nap or a sleep after they've been running around all day. So I kind of went for nice dark blues, ombre colours, sort of quite neutral. Just trying to, and I managed to remember to put in the lights that keep the monsters away, so your toddlers will not be waking up having bad dreams or being scared by the monsters. I did make a faux pas. Those chairs are not in the toddler or base game, they're in the kids stuff pack, and that table is in City Living, so I will remove them and change them before I upload it to the gallery. And I was just trying to find items to put around, so we're going to work on the bathroom area, sort of a sea-ish sort of theme, and I wanted to make it as family friendly as possible, so you can sort of teach your toddler how to use the potty properly. And we don't have a changing table in the game, so I thought I'd make my own one. We're using one of the plain desks, a few towels and sort of stuff you might need, and sort of added characters, the wall decorations in each toilet, so give it a little theme. And now we're going to work on the outside of the building, and I put a privacy hedge around because obviously we don't want any old randomer looking into the nursery and spying on your kids, which is a bit dark, but anyway. We're making a little sand pit. I thought the fence was perfect, changing it all to all the different colours, making it as vibrant as possible, putting in the new slide and all the toys that they ever might need to play in. And I scaled up the car so it represented one of those sitting cars that you get as a little kid, and they sort of ride round. And then I thought, using the new jungle gym, I thought I'd make a little woodland area using the new posts as well, and they come in various different colours, except no neutral colours, so don't know where you would use this otherwise for building for toddlers, which is a bit of a shame because it'd be quite nice to make sort of nice little woodland areas that weren't just for toddlers. So I'm picking out some vibrant grassy plants and putting in extra items. Then we're going to work on the eating area, trying to pick out the most colourful tables, adding the new lights that we got, which are really nice, very simple. And I love the new sail hoarding that we got. It's like it could be used in many different builds. Sort of imagine it on top of a penthouse, it would look quite cool. We're just going to put in some extra seating so you can watch your toddlers as they play around the garden, and extra health and safety because everyone loves a bit of health and safety. And just adding some greenery around, making the outside look a bit more attractive than it actually was, because it was a bit plain and boring. Adding some lights in and a little sign to say what the nursery was, a little seating outside if your parents wanted to wait outside, and some extra windows. I did want to try and put in a window at the front, but I didn't think it looked that great. And just adding another sail. So this is the screenshot from above. Show you what the layout is. This is the play area inside, show you all the different toys. And these are the two toddlers that I put in, having their little hamburger on the seats. And if you recognise them at all, you might be able to work out what my next video is. So thank you for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!